Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the roster reboot. This is when we now get into the nuts and bolts, the rank downs, the rank ups, and well, the decisions that need to be made. And like I said, these are my decisions based on the champions that I'm playing with. Obviously, we're playing for like 2 years using the same champions. It's time for a change because the new champions come into the game. I don't give them much chance because I use the same old champions day in, day out. I don't arena much nowadays, so it's important to give a little bit of a different, I'd say, feel on it and the type of champions that I'll be ranking down. Again, no disrespect against the champions that I play with. I just have had them at rank 4s or rank 5s for a while, and it's time, like I said, for a change. I think the focus point is a lot of my 5 stars that I've got at higher ranks, so rank 2. They're not awakened, and I can't really justify having them at rank 2 when I could be ranking up further on my 4 stars that are more highly awakened and utilize them in different areas, especially when it comes to Alliance Wars, Alliance Quest, and even using them in arena. I won't be, I'd say, because I think anybody that has too many 5 stars, they're probably in a kind of a boat where they think, well, what do I do with these champions? Where do I go? I'm not sure. Should I be pushing for this arena now that we use 5 stars more? It's hard to say. They are the kind of the best for kind of garnishing a load of points, but the same thing can be said for kind of using loads of rank 5 4 stars. So I think there's 2 5 stars that stand out for me that needs to be ranked down, and that is Unawakened Storm and Unawakened Spider-Man. And again, before people get funny, I don't use them. I don't use them for anything. They don't go into Alliance Wars. At the time when I kind of put these up, I don't know why I put them up. Like I said, I just don't have any justification as to why they should be at rank 2 just yet. I've got and that's why I'm ranking down Storm, and also I'm ranking down Spider-Man. So Spider-Man, these are my first 5 stars that I'm tackling. So I've got 2 rank 2. Now I'm left with 2 rank 2 5 stars. I will just confirm my 5-star roster just for the sake of it. So here it is, just there. And Cyclops, Dormammu, and Captain Marvel are my... And this, again, this is why this is justified, because they're awakened. They're stronger. They are the champions that I would kind of start creating a good team around. Hey, if I get awakenings on the other ones that you see here, then yeah, they're being put up. But at the moment, that's 4 tier 4 basics, which I could be putting onto increasing my 4-star roster, which I'm going to do at the moment. That is the plan, to increase that 4-star roster. The other ones I'm going to rank down as well is well, I've stopped using, to be honest, I have stopped using Vision, and I've stopped using Moon Knight, and I've stopped using Juggernaut. And it is really now the argument between what do I do with this, and I think it is. I thought to myself that I would take down Juggernaut, but he's quite helpful when it comes to certain things of Alliance Wars. I'm not best pleased about the fact that Unstoppable only triggers after the point that there's like a delay, then it triggers, and you can get in like a heavy attack in order to break it up. I don't like that, but I think that it's got to go to. There's certain ones. I mean, I don't use Cyclops. Cyclops is it's quite well up. He's 47 with that. But again, I don't use him, and I'm kind of looking for. I am looking for a lot of champions. I mean, I may even use Cyclops within some sort of capacity in Alliance Wars. But I think that it's got to go to Vision. Because if I get Dormammu and I use him for the point of, say, power steel, power lock, that's what I was using Vision for. I was using Vision because he was poison immune and bleed immune. That he was the go-to champion for kind of them power stealing. But if I use Dormammu, then he will be better under the circumstances. So unfortunately, it goes to Vision to be ranked down. Sorry, Vision, you did not make the cut. We all love you here, but you didn't make the cut, mate. So let's start now going through doing a bit of rank ups. And again, I'll talk to you as I'm going what I'm doing. So we talked earlier about Wolverine, and Wolverine is the one that we will indeed rank up. So he's going to go straight up to rank 4. And again, justification behind this is it's one of my favourite champions. It's a champion that I absolutely love. I think he's the nuts. He's the nuts. He's got all that kind of great regeneration ability. He's got that that bleed ability. And so many things are going right for the champion when it comes to that. So you, my friend, get put up to rank 440. So let's just skip ahead until I've done that. And there is Wolverine. Now it does say I do have the option at the moment to create him as a rank 5. I don't think that he's at the stage where I can justify it based on his signature level. I really do reserve that for ones that I feel are going to be a bit better when the signature level improves. I'm pretty certain I'll probably use that rank 5 on Nightcrawler and use him within the Alliance Wars. I am going to be waiting for a Mutant Advancement event in order to do that on. And largely take it from there, because I think there could be some great potential to kind of earn some major dollar. So it is. The next champion that I'm going to do a rank 4 on is an unusual one, but it's one that I feel deserves it for the point of usage. And that is going to be Hulk. And before people lose their mind, well, he's got an amazing... He's been buffed, and I feel that when you're using him in things like Arena, like a great champion for Arena. I love this champion, and he was my first ever 4-star, so it's only fitting that he get a little bit of loving now. We've got this bad guy up to now 440. It brings his rating up to 3908. I can make him potentially a rank 5. Again, it's a signature level on the champion that for me doesn't really justify the case to put him up any further. If I had and the thing is, I'm pretty certain this has got to be my next champion. Yellow Jacket's been a great asset for me, especially when it comes to using that power sting, and I use that power sting quite a bit to help me out in stuff like master mode. Occasionally I will kind of drop back and kind of go, right, well, I'll use some different champions, especially Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket's kind of is great and goes hand in hand with my Ultron. If I had a team, if I had a 4-star Ant-Man, it would make a great little kind of arena team. I'd use that with. But the next champion that I'm gonna, because I'm gonna do another 440, and this one that I've found some great, like, I tell you, the bleed and the crits. It's this Black Panther. Like, I know people will say, a lot of people say, no, not this one. It's Civil War all the way, and to a degree, I do agree with you, but I absolutely love the way that this champion handles. Since the update, he's great. Those bleeds, those crits, deep wounds, man, what a combination to make a great champion. And a lot of people don't rate deep wounds. Yeah, okay, I can see your point, but I like using this champion, and I think he's great. Black Panther hits that 440 mark and gets some great stuff there. I'm not sure if I'd make this character any higher than he is with regards to signature. I mean, to rank. So basically, I don't think I'll be getting up to rank 5 anytime soon. But great champion nevertheless. Next champion I'm putting up to 440 is Phoenix. And I think it is justified, the reason that I'm doing it. I think this champion is great. I know a lot of people would disagree with that, and a lot of people would agree with that. But I find that the champion has great effectiveness with Fury, power gain, all those kind of fantastic things. My biggest criticism about Phoenix was the fact that we got Phoenix before we got Jean Grey, and it's like, well, we've invented the car, but we've not invented the wheel yet. We need to kind of it's all about having a timeline of events and things matching up that I like. I like stories, I like progression. It's like saying that, and same thing with like the Fox X-Men timelines, they're all out of sync. And as Phoenix hits 440, I've got a pretty good idea of how to make a good arena synergy team. And that's another thing about helping out. Everything seems to like tie in better with the synergy teams, especially for 440. So when I'm doing something, I've got Cyclops there, I've got Phoenix, and then I've got Wolverine. That's going to create a great 3 that are going to be, you know, all powerful. Get Thor, use Thor with Hulk, put that in with Juggernaut or Doctor Strange, and we've got again a nice little synergy team going in. So this is the finishing point for my roster reboot. So I thought, well, what we'll do is we'll just kind of cover it just for the sake of it. So you can see that stripped out those Spider-Man and Storm, and like I said, the reason for it is they weren't awakened. I don't hardly use them, and they can't factor into anything that I use currently. I mean, they could be good for arenas, but I can't really, like I said, I can't justify it when there's other champions at 4-star that have been awakened that seem better at the moment for me, especially because I need to increase the amount of 4-stars that I'm using in stuff with regards to, say, the arena for 4-star. And so we've got this. We've got as normal, everything stayed the same from Cap right the way down to Juggernaut. And then what's changed is Vision Age of Ultron has been gutted. He's out of there. The extra tier 4 basics that I got from Spider-Man and Storm then created Wolverine at rank 4, and then Hulk at rank 4, Black Panther OG version at rank 4, Phoenix at rank 4, and obviously Thor was there before. And the next justifications, and then I need to now save up 15 tier 4 basics in order to then start increasing the roster at rank 5. So the plans are to go with ranking up Thor, ranking up Yellow Jacket potentially, unless for some wild and crazy reason that I get 2 to 3 times duplications on a Quake. That won't happen, but we can't live but hope. The other thing would be that I get a crazy awakening on a science. So I've got a science at rank 5, a cosmic at rank 5, and also a mutant at rank 5. I'm more than likely tending to go down the line of getting my Nightcrawler put up, but I'm waiting for a mutant advancement event in order to do that, in order to, like I said, to garnish the lovely rewards that we get. So that's really, guys, the extent of my roster reboot. I'm quite happy with what I've done. We've seen from the previous video, we've awakened Dormammu, we've awakened our Wolverine, we've awakened Phoenix, and if I can remember what the last one was that we awakened, Phoenix, Wolverine, and Cable. We awakened Cable. Cable is a good justification after I've cleared those rank 5s to then get that champion up. All I know is I've got to do tier 4 basic arena a lot more, as well as getting those events, those master, and also maybe even doing Labyrinth of Legends. But I'm not too confident of using a rank 5 awakened just by 20 Star-Lord for it. But that's another story for another day. Hope this has been helpful, and kind of the reasons that I've looked to justify why I've awakened certain champions, and hopefully people can understand the reasons be it. I like power stealing characters and using them within master mode, like I said, because of the power. I like regen as well, because regen characters mean that if you make a mistake, you're then compensated by the regen. Ipso facto Phoenix, ipso facto Dormammu. On the third special, he gains some extra regeneration, and Wolverine as well. Wolverine, that's the justification for awakening those characters. I like characters like Black Panther OG because of the crits and the bleeds. I've got deep wounds on at the moment, and I may change that in future, but still, that's really the justification. Helps out for characters like Phoenix, sorry, not Phoenix, Wolverine, and Hulk. Hulk's a pretty badass character in any case. I like the fact that as he goes and it uses the L1, you can kind of like stack up this kind of, it's not stack up this stun, but you can like repeat the process of stun, hit the champion, hopefully you get a fury buff, and then boom, you hit him with another, and there you go, you've got him stunned again. You then hit him with the L1, obviously stunned again. It just repeats on like that. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Sorry it took so long to get the roster reboot out, but this is my new roster, and I'm pretty happy with it. This is, by the way, a roster of champions that I use regularly, and whether or not it's in Alliance Wars, it's in Alliance Questing. If it's not in Alliance Questing, then it's in my standard questing team, and anything else in that is just really nice to have in arenas. So hopefully this was helpful to people, and thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button. Remember that notifications need to be turned on so you can see my videos. That would be really great to see them regularly. And yeah, if you want to share this with somebody that's maybe suffering with what the hell do I do, rank up and also awaken, then maybe forward them this video. It gives them an idea of what certain people look for when they're awakening champions. So I thank you, and as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye, good night, good day, wherever you are. Bye bye.